So the truth was, last night, I was sitting in the middle of an auction for an FFA event with my wife and my daughter and my mom. And them people were bidding $300 and something for a coconut pie. To help support the cause. They had a child or grandchild in FFA, and it was a money booster, and I get that. And I was over there worrying about a $20 bill. And I look around that crowd and I see people younger than me and older than me that decided that they didn't want to do no drugs. They didn't want to go to prison. They just wanted to go to work. And realizing what they had done with their lives and how I had wasted mine for the cause of just raising hell, partying, and good times. It was a big moment of truth for me. Hurt my feelings, right? And I'm not playing the victim, and I'm not saying poor pity for me. But what I am saying is if you're a young man or woman right now, and you won't have to worry about working until you're 70 or 80, you better get off the shit. For sure. And there was a guy that catered to the event. I've known him all my life. He's come and eat in my restaurant. He lost his dad young. His dad was businessman of the year. And I see him. I said, how long has your dad been gone? He said, 24 years. I said, man, mine's been gone 14 as of yesterday. He said, did you know my dad died on the same day your dad died? That really hit me hard. Right? Because he's went on to have a couple locations and this and that. So it was a big proving point for me that I hadn't been doing enough. I haven't been executing. I have been playing games. And at the point in time in which my dad died and where we are today is 14 years. And of that 14 years, I have been sober almost 4. And if I mess around for another 10 years in the same period of time and only sober 3 out of the next 14, I'll be 65 years old and still trying to buy $300 pies for $20 to help kids. That's my choice. It's on me. But in the middle of this, okay, there was a question about the 5 stones that David picked up out of the brook. She said, why 5 stones? And that struck me in the middle of all this, in the middle of this auction and crazy crap going on and people having a good time, that I was posed with the question, why did he pick up 5 stones? And so I was looking at it. And if you go into 2 Samuel chapter 21, I think verse 22, I'll post it. It talks about the fact that Goliath had 4 brothers, right? And so often when God puts you into something and he calls you to do something, he is going to make sure that you have an ammunition. He's going to make sure you have enough ammo to finish the job, right? See, David went down there with a distinction, or what we think is distinction, to get 1 rock for 1 giant. But God gave him 4 more just in case his family showed up. Hallelujah. Right. And often the job that we think we are set to do looks like one thing, and God has a whole nother view of it, and it's way bigger than what you thought it was, and you're going to need some more ammo. Hallelujah. Maybe like this government, maybe like this addiction, maybe like this failed relationship, maybe like this career choice, whatever it may be right now. Can you understand what I'm saying? That when I went down in the brook last night and I was looking for something, I was like, God, where am I at today with my life? I have messed up. God said, let me tell you something. Have you ever thought that this is just 1 brother, Jason? That there's 4 more still there? And I need you to pick up 4 more rocks. Hallelujah. Because that arm's still healthy. That mind's still sharp. That heart still bleeds. And you're calling out and you're trying, you're sweating. And you're pushing forward, and you can still walk to the creek, and you still can pick up the rocks. But I want you to understand, Jason, that there's not just 1 enemy, there's 4 more. And I want you to be prepared in case they show up. I didn't know that. That Goliath had 4 brothers. That I'm almost 4 years clean. That there was 4 of us that went to the FFA meeting last night. And what I didn't know, because I thought I was out of rocks. I'm not out of giants to slay. Hallelujah. Fluid English.